Now the Premier League, and a couple of matches were played on Wednesday midweek, and some of the big shocking results came in as well, and they have changed the log and the way it looks at the moment. So Bidco beat Muhoroni Youth 3-0. Now that wasn't the big one at all. Actually, the one that people are talking about more is FC Leopards and Kariobangi Sharks, and FC Leopards now with another draw. It's not going down very nicely with the fans of FC Leopards, and I think the biggest winners in this was probably Gor Mahia with a 1-0 win of Torebobe. And it's an 89th minute goal, you know, so that was very painful for Torebobe. But FC Leopards, the fans are still crying.
So yes, now, so yesterday AFC were unable to beat
they settled for a draw.
They settled for a draw. But remember, over the weekend they won their first match.
Yes, they did.
They beat Nzoia 1-0. That has pushed them. At least now they're no longer at the bottom of the log.
KCB, this was a shock defeat, this is
shock.
Sofapaka has not won. They were tottering at the bottom.
Remember, Sofapaka just got themselves a new coach.
Yeah,
this is the magic of a new coach.
But
beaten
remember,
KCB.
Sofapaka, you know, these are teams that we were afraid that they may be relegated. But you see, I mean, they were able to beat KCB 3-0.
And KCB has been a very hard nut to crack all along.
I don't know, Bennett, if you have realized that apart from Gor Mahia, that they are doing very well. All the other teams of last season that they were really very strong. You know, it looks like they are struggling this season, which brings me to the from the sportsman point of view. Sometimes you go and then celebrate because you know you are doing so well. You forget that you are supposed to be training, because those who are beaten would want to go and do a lot of training for them to be able to come back very strong.
Well, Bandari as well had a good outing. They had a good game. They beat Police.
I remember they had beaten AFC 2 weekends ago.
Yes, and they also had a change of coaches.
And they had a change of coach as well. They're doing well. This afternoon, Posta, the log leaders, were unable to beat Homeboys. They drew 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah, they drew 1-1.
They were the joint top with Gor Mahia.
They were joint top by same number of points.
Yes.
Now they are a point ahead.
1 point because of the draw. 1 point ahead
because of the draw. But the surprise team is Muranga, where you are going.
It's not a surprise.
It's Muranga Sale, because Muranga Sale, you know, yesterday they managed to beat City Stars 2-1, and they are back to their third position. Only 3 points behind the leaders.
Let's just say they're holding on. I wouldn't call them a surprise team yet. I would call them a surprise team if at the middle of the season, they have beaten the big four.
Yes.
Then you'd say they're a surprise team. At the moment, they're holding their own, and that is a good thing. Captain, what do you want to say?
No.
You're okay. All right then. So now we know the log, and we know that there's going to be more matches over the weekend. The log is going to change as well. We'll take a little break now. When we come back, we'll tell you something about the Ballon d'Or. I'll call it the golden ball, because we struggle so much to give it the French pronunciation. And after that, Fury versus Ngannou. Whose side were you on? And what is your comment about that one? And then later, we shall be talking to our guest, who will be talking about sports science and nutrition and why it is important in sports at the moment. Plus, of course, I'm waiting for your tweets after the break.